Good day, classmates, especially to our dear professor, Dr. Cortez. So my assigned topic is all about Katoh Gakuen school system in Japan. So what is Katoh Gakuen? So Katoh Gakuen is a large private Japanese school from kindergarten to high school in Nomazo, Shizuoka, founded in 1926. Students graduating from our high school bilingual program receive both a Japanese high school diploma and an international baccalaureate bilingual diploma. The history of the school. This was the first school in Japan to implement an English immersion program in 1992. Most of the students are Japanese nationals whose first language is Japanese. It is the first school in Japan to receive authorization from the International Baccalaureate or IB for its middle years program, and was the first and only Japanese national school to receive authorization for its IB diploma program. The school is recognized internationally as a leader in bilingual and immersion education. So Katoh Gakuen was established by Miss Fuji Katoh in 1926. The school organization. So Katoh Gakuen is a large private school, a Japanese school, kindergarten to high school in Yamazo, Shizuoka, founded in 1926. So Katoh School includes a kindergarten, elementary school, and a junior high school and 2 senior high schools on a separate campuses. The English immersion or bilingual program is offered at our kindergarten, elementary school, junior high school, and one of the senior high school. These schools are offer regular or non-immersion program taught in Japanese. The mission, vision, and the goal of the school. So first is the mission. Nurturing students to become active, wise, and caring shapers of a multilingual, multicultural world. Next is the vision. We pursue excellence in teaching and learning, seeking to give the students the gift of bilingualism and the skills needed for a global citizen in the 21st century. Next is the goal. So students will achieve functional proficiency in English for academic and personal purposes and maintain Japanese language development at the same level or higher than the non-immersion students. So let's proceed now to the kindergarten level. So the kindergarten program follows the guidelines set forth by the Japanese Ministry of Education or the mixed. However, the English immersion program at the Katoh Gakuen was beyond this to create a rich and stimulating learning environment. There is a strong emphasis on learning through play and exploration. At Katoh Gakuen, play is viewed as essential to the child's social, emotional, physical, and intellectual development. As a partial English immersion program, our aim in the kindergarten is for children to acquire basic English listening comprehension and vocabulary while maintaining their own Japanese language development. So in the kindergarten, there are 3 stages, the K1, the K2, and the K3. So first is the K1 or the 3-year-olds class. So the K1 class begins the year by helping the children adjust to their new school life and begins the process of developing the skills necessary to be successful in school and in life. Learning to share and cooperate with others, expressing one's emotions and thoughts, and the ability to emphasize with and respect others are the foundation of this early skills. So they are developing the behavior of the child. An emphasis on the physical development and movement begins in K1 and continues throughout the preschool years. So in language, we focus on understanding everyday language and acquiring simple formulaic responses in English. So second is the K2 or the 4-year-olds class. So, the K2 class builds in the foundation established in K1. Children are challenged to begin to become more independent and self-managing. So children improve their ability to take personal responsibility, work cooperatively in group, control emotions, and resolve conflicts appropriately. So in K-12, students continue also to expand their English vocabulary and begin to move beyond one-word responses to communicating in phrases and longer chunks of language. And the last one is the K3 or the 5-year-old class. So the K3 children take on the role of leaders assisting the younger children in school. As the year progresses, they begin to prepare students for their transition to elementary school life, further developing their interpersonal skills and the ability to work independently. So it is a transition from kinder to elementary. So pre-literacy skills are also taught, including letter sound recognition and simple sight words. Students are expected to begin to use phrases and complete short sentences, answer basic questions, and to use English with each other as much as possible in a secure, supportive environment, kindergarten immersion. So the kindergarten daily schedule starts from 8:30 to 2:40 in the afternoon. So the normal kindergarten day begins at 10 a.m. and ends at 2 p.m. This is a staggered morning arrival time from 8:30 to 10. And afternoon departure time 2 to 2:40 p.m. This is primarily to accommodate the different bus routes. The English immersion program at Katoh Kindergarten was launched in 1994 and currently comprises 6 classes for about 22 to 25 children in the class. So each class has a native Japanese and a native English-speaking teacher, and the teacher works as a team towards the development of the whole child. The theme-based curriculum is designed to promote the personal, social, emotional, and the physical development, as well as the basic numeracy and problem-solving skills. Class activities in both the Japanese and the English classes are based on the thematic approach, and this theme is same as both the Japanese and the English sites. Although the theme may be the same, activities are not taught twice. Instead, each grade level team determines which activities within the theme will be completed in the English and which be done in Japanese. So next is the elementary level. So the motto of this elementary level is a school without walls. So reflects the interdependence and interconnection that we share in the rest of the world. So learning through the medium of 2 languages, the English and the Japanese, the students obtain an understanding not only their own culture, but also for the other cultures in the other countries. We seek to encourage students to make connections beyond their classroom studies and to become globally minded and interculturally aware. So, a school without walls meaning a walls in a student's mind, walls between students, walls between teacher and students, walls between students and the students from other countries, and the walls created by the differences in language, culture, ways, and ways of thinking. Next is the elementary program description. So students who enroll in the school have 2 courses option, the open plan program or the English immersion program. Each grade level has 2 classes, approximately 20 to 25 students. At each grade, we have 1 or 2 native English-speaking homeroom teachers and 2 Japanese homeroom teachers. So grade 4, 5, and 6 also have subject specialist teachers for science, art, music, and music. Subjects are generally divided by language. So Japanese and English teachers do not generally co-teach the same subjects in both languages. So English, language, arts, math and science, and life study are allocated to the English-speaking teacher and taught entirely in English. So Japanese or the Kokugo, the social studies in the upper grades are taught in Japanese by the Japanese teacher. So this is the timetable. So the teacher's official work hours is from 8 to 4. So from period 1 until the closing meeting. So this is the daily timetable, the teacher's official work hours from 8 to 4:40. So the elementary English immersion curriculum. So the English immersion program at the elementary school is an early partial language immersion program. So approximately 50 to 60% of the students' instructional day is conducted in English. So in English 1 to 6, all language, arts, math and science, and life studies or classes are taught in English. So students in the immersion program are given the same unit test, prefecture test, and standardized national test as students in the open plan program. Students in the immersion program are expected to achieve the same level as students in the regular program. So here is the elementary curriculum. So the color pink are taught in Japanese language, and the color blue are taught in English language. Okay. So the curriculum by subjects, so here are the subjects in the elementary level: Japanese, English, math, life science and studies, social studies, the PE art, music, home economics, the moral education, computers. So let's proceed now to the junior and senior program description. So the bilingual course is an integration of the Japanese national curriculum and an international baccalaureate programs. The school is accredited by the Shizuoka Board of Education, and all of the courses offered at the Gyusho, including the bilingual course, follow the guidelines of the Japanese Ministry of College, Culture, Sports, and Science and Technology, or the mixed. So the middle years program. The middle years program is a course study designed to meet the educational requirements of students aged between 11 to 16 years or grades 7 to 10. It is designed to include the requirements of the Japanese curriculum and incorporate the MYP educational principles and framework. In the program model of the MYP, the first ring around the student, the center describes the features of the program that help students to develop disciplinary and interdisciplinary and understanding. So let's proceed now to the junior high or the grade 7. So the self-management skills, including the organization of time and belonging, along with the ATL or the approaches to learning skills, basic subject skills, and these skills are assessed through each subject and explicitly shown in the report card. Therefore, students are able to see their own achievement level in each area, particularly in English. The steady development of basic writing skills, including grammar, reading comprehension, and vocabulary is required. As English proficiency, students are expected to pass level 2 or higher in the I-Can-STIPS test. So students also cultivate caring minds and patience, as well as communication with others through the easy experiences, and keep records of what they have learned. So the JH3 or the grade 9. So every kind of feedback, such as assessment based on MYP assessment criteria, can be used for moving to the next step. 4. So English skills must develop by setting a numerical target. It is important to reflect on the SA activities and develop strategies to expand their own world. So the I-Can-STIP level 2 or the higher is expected by the end of the junior high school. In applying to overseas universities, students' grade record from junior high school 3 or the grade 9 to senior high school 3 or the grade 12 will be submitted to the universities within MYP 1 to 7 skills. If the students have achieved 5 to 7 each subject, they are highly expected to attain DP or the diploma program in the future. Next is the senior high school 1 or the grade 10. At HS1, grade 10 students are expected to take the TOEFL at least once and to achieve 70 or higher. Students who want to go to universities in the UK are expected to achieve 5 to 5.5 or higher in the IELTS. Students who are taking to apply the universities in the USA need to prepare for the SAT as well. So at Gyushu High School, usually everyone take the PSAT in autumn. From the result of the PSAT, the predicted SAT score can be calculated. Students will be prepared for CAS through their active involvement in the SA. So from summer to autumn, various opportunities such as talk of graduates about their university life and experience overseas, university guidance, college fairs, domestic and overseas, open campus, and scholarship events organized by overseas universities, as well as educational organizations are available. Next is the senior high school 2 or the grade 11. So in HS2 or the grade 11, students are expected to obtain a score of 80 or higher in TOEFL IBT. Vocabulary, grammar, and writing composition can be main contributor to achieving this target. 6 or higher is expected to IELTS. In order to attain good SAT results, specialized preparation is required. In the reading section of SAT, vocabulary will be a key element to apply for competitive universities in USA. So SAT subject exams may be required. You have to read universities' admission information in detail, as well as individual college consultation available at school. Students are encouraged to contact graduates who are studying at the university they are interested in, as well as to participate in the college fairs and overseas events. So, grades at the end of each term are the latest estimate for the final IB scores. So students have to work in the EE and the TOK as well. It is advised to take advantage of advisors effectively and to enter in the deadlines, particularly in the EE. The first topic selection decides everything. Next is the senior high school 3 or the application assortment. So, at the same time of HS3 or the grade 12, students are aiming to achieve 90 or higher in the TOEFL IBT. For usual students, reading and writing are the key components. So, the TOEFL often deals with the content of the general subject. Therefore, daily DP classes are very important in terms of TOEFL preparation. Students will decide whether they take further SAT or not. So by summer, students reflect and summarize the content of the SA CAS, EE, and the TOK and work on personal essay. Moreover, students will engage in a preparation of the requesting reference. Okay, so for the teacher qualifications, so full-time teachers must hold a college degree and a teacher certification from a license or TOSL certificate or its equivalent without a valid teacher's license does not meet this qualification. So candidates must have at least 2 years full-time teaching experience, and Katoh School seeks well-qualified, experienced teachers who have professional approach and who are flexible, open-minded, and willing to be part of the Japanese school community. Okay, so that's the end of my report. Thank you and God bless.